Hello and a very warm welcome to Quays Mobile Mornings. Coming up on today's show, we take a look at the effects of Brexit on the housing market.
Metrolink have introduced a brand new tram crossing in Manchester, which will make everyone's life a little bit easier.
And if you don't fancy a barge, there's a new way to get around on Manchester's canals. We test ride the Waxy.
A Manchester Stop charity event, Run in the Dark, is back and it's bigger and darker than ever.
First this morning, Brexit has had a huge impact on many aspects of British life. What effects has it had on housing? Many critics are expecting housing prices to fall rapidly and noticed this after the Brexit result was announced, leaving a questionable future for real estate agents.
Well, we only deal with the Salford Quays area, from our office we're Salford Quays specialist. From Salford Quays after the Brexit, it did get a little bit quiet. We had a few people maybe pull out of sales because there was international and the pound dropped, of course. Then the pound obviously came back up a little bit. It also affected people like homeowners that wanted to sell from a stamp duty point of view and things like that. But at the moment it's stable and we're okay. It's okay at the moment. We're comfortable.
Metrolink services have been given the green light in preparation for Second City crossing changes in early 2017. The passengers of the Metrolink system will benefit from more trams running in the heart of Manchester city centre. The new line will include the anticipated extension of Manchester Airport services between Colnbrook and Castlefield and eventually to Victoria. All the construction work should be finished in the time for busy festive period and before the new line opens in early 2017.
It'll definitely be good to be able to cross the city and I suppose it'll cross quicker without all the trams having to wait in the middle and without having to change often at Piccadilly Gardens, and to be able to get trams to different destinations in the north from the south without having to change is a good idea. I think it'll be good when it's finished.
The canals of Manchester are now home to a brand new mode of transport for those who are tired of the congestion about the city. You can now take to the canal to transport yourself from one side to the other with the Manchester Water Taxi, or more formally known as Waxy. The highly frequent Waxy ports at 4 stops across the city, enabling shipmates to get to many iconic Mancunian landmarks, such as the Trafford Centre and the Old Trafford football ground. Founder of Waxy, Steve Cadwell, soon hopes to add more boats to the fleet, which will be installed with Wi-Fi and televisions. So far, Waxy has seen great success and continues to have a very bright and very yellow future.
Seem to be attracting people from all walks of life, young people, older people, children absolutely love it. So yeah, quite a wide variety of clientele really. We're hopeful for next spring when 2 Waxys will be on the ship canal taking people from wherever they want to go to Media City, for example, and hopefully they'll be able to do it a little bit faster than on this canal.
Now, let's find out what's going on in the world of sport. Over to Dave with his special report.
Manchester United were in action yesterday in a fiery affair against West Ham United. The Reds continue to struggle as they slump to yet another draw. They dominated the majority of the game but still came up short with only a point. We have Jordan firing out at Old Trafford to get the reaction from the fans. Jordan?
Yesterday marks the 4th consecutive draw for Manchester United at home. The 3rd 1-1 in a row. They haven't won at home since the 4-1 victory over Leicester back in September, and they've just won twice since that, with Jose Mourinho being sent off twice, and really it's just a matter of being unlucky. They've dominated the games, they're playing really well, and even in Europe and in the Cup they've been fantastic and they've been putting on great performances, but there's something missing at the moment and there's definitely an upgrade needed with the players.
It's a disappointing result in the end of the day, one each, all over them. Randolph played well for West Ham, but we just, different team come out in the second half than the first half. We come out guns blazing, let in the early goal, fought back. Pogba's pass to Abramovich for the equaliser, I thought was superb. Then we just kind of went to pieces a wee bit.
Thanks, Jordan. In the 3rd test, England are struggling after India posted their first innings lead of 134. England are 71 for 3 in their second innings. Nico Rosberg is celebrating his first Formula 1 championship win. Lewis Hamilton won the final race in Abu Dhabi, but Rosberg's second place was enough to clinch the title.
Manchester Run in the Dark volunteers raised over £25,000 to fund the search for spinal cord injury cure. More than 11,000 volunteers gathered in Media City UK Piazza on Wednesday evening to embark on the 5k and 10k run around the popular destination. Runners as young as 14 years old, as well as elderly and wheelchair users, all joined for this charitable event. The Run in the Dark occurs annually in mid-November in Dublin, Cork, Belfast, London and Manchester.
Run in the Dark is a global running series and it's in aid of the Mark Pollock Trust, which basically raises funds to try and fast track a cure for paralysis. So what they do is they connect scientists, technologists, physiologists and all sorts of people around the world to try and find a cure for paralysis. And in 2011 the running series was founded and it takes part in 50 cities globally, all at 8 p.m. on a Wednesday night on the same day, and there's about 25,000 people worldwide who take part, and we've got 1,100 of them here in Manchester today.
Let's hope the cold will be subsiding. Let's find out what Julia and the weather.
After a cold start this morning, the sun has finally come out and temperatures will reach up to 8 degrees. However, it will feel a lot colder due to light winds. Tonight will be clear and frosty, reaching temperatures of freezing and below, so make sure you've got your de-ice at the ready for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow will be significantly colder, reaching highs of 3 degrees in the afternoon, and by the evening it will reach -1, so make sure you wrap up warm. Hopefully all this cold weather will result in a white Christmas.
Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today here on Quays Mobile Mornings.
But don't forget to like us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Quays Mobile Mornings.
Thanks for joining and see you next time.
Bye!